Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Slime Rancher. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Um, Now, I think I need to get more of those, one slimes that I wanted. Um, I don't know. Like, I think it was, like, phosphor slimes, like, largo slimes. Um, but yeah, I'm going to have to get each of, like, pink slimes, like, one of the pink um, and then one of tabbies, and then one of rock slimes. So that way I can actually fill up the rest of those things. Wait, I think I have like a storage bin or something. Now let's collect these phosphor slime things. Now I need to go over to the dock, which I believe is over here. And then just to go a little bit past this. So yeah, I really need to try and get some more areas since... Wait, no, that's not where I needed to go. That's not towards the dock. I needed to try and make the largo slimes for the phosphor slimes, since that was like the next thing I wanted to do. Okay, here's the dock area. Now I know that I have been saving up for, you know, that next area, but it's worth it if it means I get to, create more of this. If I get to create more largo slimes, it's worth spending the money at that point. Alright, let's put in the pink slimes. Now next, I'm gonna create the tabby slime thing. But first, I'm gonna need to put up the, to try and collect as much food as possible, so I can create more forts and try and get them out. I just need 6,000 more, forts. Well, 6,000 coins worth of forts, anyways. I'm gonna turn off my mic. Okay, I need to head back to my ranch. That's the main thing I need to do right now. So that way I can try and get more forts. Alright, let's go. And try and get back to my ranch. Since that's kind of like the biggest thing I need to do right now. If I had the time and resources for it, I would build like a storage unit, put in all the stuff, but I don't think it can hold slimes. And also I think the only thing it can really hold is like plorts and food types. That's the only thing I think it can hold. So yeah, it would just be useless for what I need the storage bin for, which is just to hold the slimes and plorts, instead of just plorts and food. Okay, let's go ahead and put some in there, and then the rest of the heartbeats in here, since that's kind of like the main thing I needed to do. Alright, let's collect these. I'm gonna have to go over to this cave system real quick, so that way I can actually, you know, not only try and collect some of this food out here, but also collect the plorts too, since there should be a lot of those out here. I should have at least 50 in each plort type, if I got this correct. So let's go ahead and launch some in here, some food, and then some in here too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to collect as many plorts as I can get my hands on. Yeah, I'm gonna need more vegetables. to feed those larger rock and tabby slimes. You know what's the best thing about tabby slime largos? Is that from the ones I've encountered so far, from everything I've played, you don't even have to feed them like meat types. All you have to do is just feed them like anything that you mix it with the tabby slimes, which is usually just either vegetables or everything from the slime types, maybe even fruits, depending on what port you fed it. Which usually is the best thing you could do. Alright, let's go ahead and collect all these ports right here. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have a lot of money after this. Mostly due to the fact that there's so many ports out here that I don't know what I can do with all of them. I'm just gonna have to upgrade my storage next, since that would basically be the best thing I could do right now. And then focus on buying the next area. Don't get me wrong, I would love to work on buying the next area that I don't have available, but as of right now, it would just be the worst thing I could do. Besides selling the plorts, which the plorts selling is like the main thing I need to get done anyways. So let's go ahead and sell these phosphor plorts, since that's what I needed to do. Yeah, I need to keep one in my vacuum at all times for my tabby plorts that I wanted to turn into a larger slime. So let's go ahead and feed these. Alright. Now let's feed these pink slimes. I'm gonna have to feed my tabby slimes, but as of right now, I don't have the resources for that, so that's gonna have to wait. You know what? Let's sleep until morning real quick, since that's something I can do. Okay. I don't know where I can find other slime types in this game. The only ones I know how to find is like the main four that I already have, plus the larger variants. That's pretty much the only one I really know how to find, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's collect these rock plorts real quick, since that's one major thing I need to get done, as of right now anyway, since, money. Alright, let's sell these rock plorts so that way I can have a little bit more cash. I need to get up to like 10,000 if I'm remembering correctly. So let's go ahead and collect the rest of those rock plorts that I needed to sell. But first I'm going to feed them the carrots, since that's kind of something else I needed to do. Man, I need to get more plorts, but I don't want to risk giving up any of my slimes by giving them other slime type variants, since I wanted to keep at least one slime type at a time. And I'm including the larger slime variants as unique slime types, since, they kind of are, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's sell these. I really need to collect more money. I have some, but not enough. Not anywhere near enough. Okay, let's feed the pink slimes. Those are kind of like my most valuable. Those are kind of like the main things I can feed, since I can feed them anything. I haven't fed them yet. Same with my tabby slimes. If I really think about it. Alright. Let's go ahead and activate this. Okay. I need to sell all these pink plorts and then go out into that one area. Try and collect some more food while I'm at it. and also, maybe collect some hen-hens while I'm at it. Darn it, I accidentally sold my phosphorus slime port. That was stupid. Alright, let's go ahead and collect the food that I know should be out here. Which should be carrots, pogo fruits, hen-hens, and heartbeats if those have grown in yet. Alright, let's go ahead and try to collect some of these hen-hens while I'm out here. Since, you know, this is the area where they most frequently spawn, from what I've seen so far. So yeah, this is the best area for hen-hen hunting, if I'm being honest. Mostly because, you know, like I've already mentioned, they spawn the most here. So it would only, you know, help me out logistically to try and collect as many hen-hens as I can out here. Okay, let's go ahead and try and... Okay, I think that's enough hen-hens for right now. I'll come back and try and get those Q-berries whenever I get the chance. But right now, I don't have the storage space for it. Mostly because I stupidly kept it in a tabby slime instead of putting it up. Alright, let's sell this. I mean, put up... No, that's not what I meant to do. This is not what I meant to do. I did not mean to put in the carrots. I meant to put in the hen-hens. So let's go ahead and put like 15 carrots into the rock slime pen. And then the other 15 into, you know, my pink slime pen. Since that's kind of something I needed to get done. Now let's put these pogo fruits in the phosphor slime pen. Since they kind of need some feeding. Now let's go ahead and get back out here and try to collect those Q-berries. If there's some heartbeats, I'll collect those too. You know, like, just in case. I don't know if I don't remember if I, you know, planted any heartbeats out. I don't think I did. But either way, I need to try and collect more food. But next, I'm gonna try and, I'm gonna feed like 10 to the phosphor slimes. Wait, no, 11, since I kind of don't need as many, like, for the pink slimes as I do for the phosphor slimes. Alright, now let's try and collect these plorts out here, since that's kind of the main thing I needed to get done. Yep, that should be more than enough for the larger slimes that I want to, you know, make. Okay. Now let's go ahead and collect the plorts that I know are out here for all 3 of these slime types. Now, if I have, like, enough storage for it, I will be trying to collect the ones in the larger slimes too, if I have the space for it. But as of right now, I don't. Or at least I shouldn't. I would love to collect all those plorts, but I just don't think I have the storage space to do it. So let's collect these tabby plorts right here. Now I need to go ahead and sell this. Real quick. Man, if only I had some gold slime plorts. That would really save me right now. Too bad those are really rare and really hard to come across. Like, that really sucks. You know, that I won't be able to, you know, collect those gold slime plorts. I think I just thought of something that may sound both stupid and smart at the same time, if it works. If I manage to find one gold slime and collect its plort, do you think I might be able to create some larger slimes from that? Oh my god, if it works. I am a genius if that works. I am a flat-out genius if that works. I don't know if it does, though, because I never tested it out, because I've only ever encountered one gold slime. And even then, I almost immediately sold its port like an idiot. Mostly because, well, it disappeared. The only reason I'm wondering that is because it disappears after you try and collect it. For some reason, I don't know why. I could be wrong about that estimate. I could be wrong. So don't take my direct word on that. But it is worth a shot. If it is the case. It is worth a very risky shot. So yeah. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I hope it works, though. That is the main thing I hope. Is that, if I feed it to another slime variant, it creates like larger slimes, 4 golden slimes, thus giving me free gold slime ports for the rest of my days. I hope that works, and it just doesn't automatically cause, you know, my slime to disappear once I try and collect the ports. Nope, go away, tar. Okay. Now let's go ahead and head back to my ranch since I've collected some food. And also I'm going to try and collect some plorts while I'm at it, since I also have time for that. Oh man, there's 2 plorts right here. Okay, I need to get rid of all 3 of you. Come on. Come on, tar. Okay, they're gone. I think they should be anyways. I hope there's none in that other area, because I don't want to bring too much risk to my ranch right now anyways. But I don't think it could possibly bring too much risk, since I don't have any slime ranches in the area where, the other area where cars could spawn. The only one I have them in is in areas that slimes don't spawn, let alone, where multiple slimes could spawn, which would inevitably cause cars to be able to be in fruition. Alright, let's feed these pink slimes. I'm gonna feed my tabbies, and then I'm gonna head out to that other area, and then put this roost root out in there, since that's kind of like the next thing I need to get done. Alright. I need to try and collect all the plorts that I can get out here, solely due to the fact that I need the cash. I need like 2,400 more coins to be able to get to where I need it. Alright, let's collect these pogo fruits while I have a chance, mostly since I kind of need that. I need all the food I can get my hands on for my slimes. So let's go ahead and do that. Hold on real quick. I gotta pause the recording. Yeah, sorry about that. I kinda got a text, so I needed to deal with that, while I had the time for it. Alright, let's collect these pogo fruits right here. I also need to collect these hens, too. Okay. Let's go ahead and try and get back to my ranch while I still have the time left in this video. I'm also gonna try and collect the plorts that I can. You know what? I'm gonna feed this entire thing of pogo fruits to my phosphor slimes, and then just collect the others that I have here, and then just feed them to the rest of my pink slimes. You know, they can eat anything. So yeah. Okay. Now let's go ahead and feed my pink slimes real quick. Now I'm gonna feed my hen heads to my tabby slimes. I'm also gonna try and collect some vegetables if I can. So I can feed my rock slimes if they need the food. And judging by what I can see here, they don't need the food right now. All they really need is mostly just to collect the plorts. You know what? While I'm at it, might as well just feed my pink slimes. since they kind of need some food. Okay. I'm gonna feed my pink slimes these carrots, since they kind of need some food themselves. Now, I'm gonna sleep until morning, mostly because, well, you know, quicker time for collection, and also, all this other stuff too. And also it would show if I need to get more food or not. Alright, no, I need to stay out of the rock slime pen, mostly because they are the only slimes that I have, like, at all, that can deal damage to me, like, outwardly so. I don't know of any other slime type I have besides the larger slime, since a lot of them I have created to require rock slimes to be involved. But yeah, like, a lot of the slime types I do have, they're pretty harmless. So yeah. I need to save one fort here, so let's go ahead and put one in here, collect it in the machine, and then sell the rest of my forts. Okay. I should have enough, or at least close to it, after this. Or at least... Okay, I need about 1,200 more coins. And if I go to the cave system, I should have enough for all of that. So, yeah, I should have enough to buy that one area I needed to get. Oh my god, I'm finally able to get all the stuff I needed to do. Okay, let's collect this heartbeat right here. And feed, these. Yeah, I should have more than enough, boards to be able to get to the stuff I needed to get to. Now I'm gonna collect the rest of these heartbeats right here, and then those Q berries that are out at, to the, farm that are right next to me, since I can collect a lot of those too right now. Yeah, I need to feed some, of these Q berries to my slimes. Alright, I should have more than enough. Thank God I finally managed to be able to afford the next area. That is amazing. Like, that is by far the best thing that could have happened right now. Like, in this game, anyways. Alright, let's collect these Q berries that are right here. Since they should be fully grown. Or at least somewhat decent to grab for most of them. Okay. Now let's collect these plorts that are right here. I need to feed these largo slimes, since they kind of need some food. Alright. I should have enough. Wow. I know I have more than enough plorts to move me over for the slime for the next area. So let's go ahead and collect these rock plorts, these tabby plorts, and then maybe some pink plorts whenever I have the time for it. Okay. Yeah, I know I have more than enough plorts for all of the area I needed to get. Yeah, considering I only need like 12,000 more, and also the fact that I have this many forts, I should have way more coins than what I need for that area. So let's go ahead and head over there to sell these forts and then buy that area while I still have the time. Okay. Yep, I definitely have more than enough forts than what I need, and what I know what to do with right now. Huh, seems like I just now got an award. And it might have given me a trophy at the same time. If my memory serves me right, that is. Alright, let's go ahead and buy the lab. Now I should be able to... Yep, I have, the areas. I have the area to build more stuff. And that's honestly the best thing that I could have done right now, is by that area to put in the last phosphorus slime that I need. Okay, let's go ahead and feed all my slimes, since that's the main thing I needed to get done here. Here you go, phosphorus slimes. I hope you enjoy this. Now let's go ahead and feed my pink slimes. While I have the carrots for that. Now I'm gonna have to build like one area, one brow, whatever it is, whatever the slime thing is called. I'm gonna have to build one of those, and also upgrade it to with the high walls, roof, and you know all this other stuff, and the sunlight protecting shield or something or whatever it's called. Mostly because since it's a phosphorus slime, technically, it would disappear in sunlight, so yeah, I need to be extra careful whenever it comes to that. Alright, let's go ahead and get this blue tank of phosphorus slimes. Phosphor quartz. And sell those, and then try and go back to the lab area, and then build everything I needed out there. Okay. Yeah, I might not have enough coins to build it out there, but actually, never mind. I forgot the larger slimes that I have. I almost forgot about those immediately, even though they helped me be able to afford, you know, the area that I wanted to buy, the lab. So let's go ahead and build out that the thing for the slimes while I have the time for it. The corral. I need high walls. Next I'm gonna have to get like 850 coins in total. So yeah. For the air net and sunlight protection shield. Mostly because that's the main thing I needed to do. Alright. There's an elder hen. Okay, let's go ahead and feed this to the tabbies, since they kind of need some food. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and collect as many coins as I can get my hands on right now, since that's kind of the main thing I need for money. And I need to get up to 850 coins. That shouldn't be too difficult of a task, but it will be a bit of a longer process, since I did spend all my money on buying that lab area. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.